Hi, my name is Tessa. I am a certified functional nutrition counselor, certified Lyme specialist, and master HTMA, which stands for hair tissue mineral analysis specialist. And I have a couple other certifications that I am currently working on. Today, I want to explain to you how to use your NeuroCalm protocol. The foundation of the protocol is 2 boxes of head SSR from Desbio. Yours will say head, head SSR 10 vials, and it has, you're going to need 2 of them. Now this will depend on the age of your child, or if you're an adult, you will need 2 of exactly the same thing. When you open the box, you will have 10 vials in here that all have blue labeled numbers on top of them. Flipping them back over. I flip mine over, it helps me, so that it will look like this, okay? It is important in this protocol that they are given in the correct order. And the first box, or the first 10 doses of it, will be given, it's called the Up series, where you start at vial number 1 and you work your way up to vial number 10. Now I have given you dosage instructions. Anybody 8 and older, so 8 years for kids up through adults and seniors, will take 1 vial of this, at each dose scheduling. Anybody under that, please follow the scheduling for it. Now, each vial in here is a different dilution. When it comes to homeopathy, the more dilute something is, the deeper or more potent it is. So the number 1 vial typically starts at 1000x, or also known as 1M. So that's pretty dilute. That's working a little bit deeper within the body or in the brain, and then it gets cut in half as you go to number 2. So if we started at 1000, this would go to 500, then 250, and work your way down. So the purpose of the Up series is to remind your immune system how to identify a problem, and start dealing with it, or start teaching or reminding your body how to deal with it. So you will give a vial every 3 days, or a dose every 3 days. When you are done with this box, you will go to the second box, and you will start at vial number 10 and work your way down to vial number 1. This is called the Down series. One of the tricks I like to do when you get to your second box is actually just pull out the whole gray thing here at the bottom and flip it around, because our minds are going, well, that normally goes a little bit more gracefully. Our minds are trained to do things from the top, like we're reading. So if you just switch that around, then the 10 is at the top and the 9, and you will do that. Now you'll get a really nice calendar that you can print off or use digitally, however you want to. The dates have been removed from the calendar, and the days of the week have been removed. So feel free to write in the days of the week how you want, and the numbers, if that will help you keep on task. Then with kids and with adults, so if you are struggling with histamine issues or significant health concerns that you have been navigating for a long time, I'm sorry, my dog is chewing on a deer antler. So if you hear a weird cracking noise, that's what that is. So anyways, if you have been navigating a lot of health issues for a long time, you feel your body, it can be more reactive to things than normal, or you have a child, I recommend evaporating off the ethanol that are within the remedies. So you have the head SSR, you'll have 2 cycles, about 2 months supply, and then you'll have a dropper that will say Neuro 2 on it, or if they were out of stock for Neuro 2, it might say Cerebromax. I recommend getting little shot glasses. This is the one we use for my daughter. She picked it out at Hershey Park. It has a good sturdy base so that when she takes it, there's no tippy. I have some that are a little bit more tippy at the base, but shot glasses are great. You can use whatever type of glass you want, except for anything that's plastic. So stainless steel, ceramic, glass. can be used. The reason I like shot glasses is because you just need a little bit of water. It's more fun. So what you want to do, so all of our Despire remedies, most homeopathics really, have ethanol in them to help keep them stable and a really, really, really long, forever long shelf life. So as I have healed, I have not necessarily had to burn off that ethanol, but I still burn it off with my daughter, and either or, whatever you prefer. Okay, so you take your shot glass, you take hot water, preferably not boiling. If you're like me, and I forget, and it gets to that boiling point, you pour just a little bit of water in here. It doesn't have to be very much, because the more water you have, the more it dilutes the remedy and it makes it a stronger remedy. So you can, fill it up halfway. Let it, if it's boiling when it starts, let it cool down for a couple seconds, or 10 seconds, 30 seconds or whatever, and then add your remedies. So you can add your head SSR and the Neuro 2 can all go in one shot glass. And then when it cools down enough to drink, then the ethanol will have evaporated off and they can drink from their little glass. So that is my recommendation for the foundation part of the protocol. If you opted for the enhanced side of things, there are 3 remedies within full script. Optimag Neuro is one of my favorites, comes in an unflavored version, and I believe they have a couple flavored, wild berry and maybe a lemon something. And the Optimag Neuro has L-theanine in it, and that is a magnesium that crosses the blood-brain barrier. It's highly supportive at reducing brain inflammation, and is a part of the protocol that doctors use for concussions protocols also. So I really like that. The Optimag Neuro also has a little bit of L-glycinate in it, or biglycinate in it, and that could make them a little bit sleepy or a little bit more relaxed, so giving it at night would be recommended. Also in the optional or enhanced side of the protocol, there is a remedy or a powder, and it needs to be, so the Optimag Neuro, you can choose either the powder or the capsules. For the Immuno-GG, which is a dairy-free powder that helps with healing the leaky junctions in the gut and helps to reduce that inflammation in the gut, which travels the vagus nerve to the brain. So it becomes this ever looping cycle of inflammation. So whatever you can do to work on the brain, but also work at the gut level, is going to further enhance the benefits that you or your child would receive. So I'm sorry, the Immuno-GG SBI powder, it needs to be the powder, because you would have to take like 10 to 15 capsules to equal the benefits of what's in the powder. Then you would follow the dosing instructions that I have in the protocol. They're all based off of age. And you might just need to start a little bit less and titrate up to a dose, but this is a very efficient, effective way at starting or continuing a healing process at the gut level. I did also include milk thistle in here to help the body to be able to more efficiently get rid of the inflammation from the brain and out of the body. The liver helps to filtrate that, but not everybody can tolerate milk thistle, so that's more of an optional. So like if you're gonna choose, if you only wanted to choose one thing, I would say, well, that's hard to say. The Optimag Neuro, probably the Optimag Neuro, then the Immuno-GG, and then the milk thistle if you are not, or your child is not taking any type of liver or gallbladder supports, and you know that they are not potentially reactive to the milk thistle. Most people are not, but our kids that tend to be a little bit more hyperactive, sometimes it's just not a place in their liver phases that will offer them the best benefit. So completely up to you. I will have dosing instructions in here. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. I'm here to support you. There was no additional charge. for support through this protocol. You can send me an email. Just know that sometimes my emails get a little backed up. So if you don't hear from me within 36 hours, 24 to 36 hours, please just poke the email again and say, just want to make sure you saw this, because sometimes I don't. All right, I am wishing you and your family, your child, yourself, lots of reduction in brain inflammation, and some clarity and connection, reduction in symptoms. And if you would like to continue to work through navigating some things with you or your child, please set up your free health strategy call and we can go from there. Have a great day.